Welcome to Nightmare County. I'm your host, Rando M. Goal, and I want to thank you for tuning into this video, as this video is going to be a little bit different, where it's going to be an unboxing of something that I actually knew that I was getting, but I wanted to share with you the opening of the package and all the contents that would be within it. I have more videos coming on later on this week, so the videos are going to start rolling out a lot quicker, and I want to do this one, get this out there and show it to you. This is from a band that I am late coming into finding, whereas I'm actually a fan of each individual member in this band's other groups that they used that were a part of, like the Money My Boston, Street Dogs, Offspring, Smash Mouth, and the Briggs. The band is called the Defiant, kind of a super group, and I have to admit, once I started listening to this out, finding them in January, I have listened to them probably more than any other band at this moment that's put out a full album and everything. There's a few other bands that I'm looking forward to that are going to put out new releases later on this year, but so far the Defiant, this is without a doubt my favorite album. I have listened to it over and over again, so I was really looking forward to getting their LP, and come to find out that the LP was going to have a little bit extra within it, so I'm looking forward to see what those contents are. And that's what this video is. It's just doing unpackaging and kind of like even more exposure probably than what most people would get them to know this band and everything that probably haven't found them who and everything. So let's go ahead and get to it, and let's do this unboxing. I probably should have done that before I made a video like I do in my other videos, but I wanted to go ahead and anyways. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, first off, okay, there's all this other stuff. This is awesome. There's a lot of cool stuff that already I wasn't expecting this much. But this is the band, the Defiant. I mean, this band, if I would say go out and buy a physical copy of an LP by them from their website. Or if anything, go on Spotify or whatever streaming service you use, or go on YouTube and watch live footage of them play and everything. They're fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully they come and play in Texas live and everything. Anyways, Defiant, check it out. Let me show you what else that came in this. So right off the bat, we got a few pins from that feature the Defiant, the Briggs, and so on. So you can always put these on your jackets and stuff and everything, especially when you go to shows. We got Vintage War. They are a hardcore punk band, so I've heard of them, and I don't own anything by them, so it's nice to have something from this band and everything. We got some stickers from the Briggs. This is LA. Awesome song, by the way. It was also used in some hockey. In hockey games, they were used at the. I want to say is it hockey? Yeah, it was with the hockey. Man, I might be wrong about that. Anyways, I won't say, but they were used in some sports. They used their played it throughout their venue and everything. This is LA. Jeez, I'm gonna get slaughtered for not knowing that exactly, but something like that. I'll probably correct it later on. Got more stickers with the Briggs, the Defiant, and more stickers. I mean, it's always awesome to get a bunch of stickers and stuff you can put on everything. The Defiant, and more Vintage War. Now, I showed you the Vintage War, the Plague State LP album or EP. You also got Joey Briggs's. I'm guessing this is solo album. I didn't know this, so it's awesome to get this so I can listen to this. I love listening to physical media, especially CDs and stuff. I mean, I still collect. You've seen I've collected stuff on cassette and VHS and so on. So it's nice to get this. So Joey Briggs is Disconnected. I'm really looking forward to listening to this. And last but not least, the Briggs. Come All You Madmen. A fantastic album. I mean, I think Charging the Sun and Super Fools are probably two of my favorite songs off of this. And of course, This Is LA. It's a great track. So there you have it. All this when you potentially buy a LP from the Defiant website. But like I said, this is it's just a fantastic album. I mean, my favorite track is probably "Is It Over." I'll probably listen to that more than anything. But Where Did Lady Liberty Go? Dead Language, another fantastic one. I'm a big fan of We Make Drugs, especially with what that song's about and everything. And Can't Stop Crying. I mean, the whole album is fantastic. Oh, let's cut into this. It's also supposed to have a. It's got a color to it that I'm looking forward to. I'm not big on usually buying albums that are I mean, you know, like have colors and stuff like that. Usually, I like. I guess I'm too vintage, and I like when the album is just completely black. And it seems like when I've gotten albums that are like, I have a Karate Kid soundtrack album, and it's all white, and it just. For some reason I don't like the feel of it. Now, whereas I got the Bloodsport, when Waxworks, they it's it's the the splatter and everything all over it, and I enjoyed it. But I mean, it was a good album, and I enjoyed it, but it had a different feel to it, which wasn't that bad. So here we go. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I love the old comic strip look to all this. That was another reasons why I wanted to get the LP, just because. I mean, not only does it come with the lyrics and stuff, yeah, it comes with the lyrics of each song. God, I love when I missed this when I'd buy cassette tapes and I'd read the songs within the cassette tape. Man, that small ass freaking writing that was in it too. But I mean, I love the artwork. I love everything about that. But yeah, we got Dickie Barrett on vocals, Greg Kemp on guitar, Joey LaRocca on guitar, Pete Parada on the drums, and Johnny Rowe. I'm gonna say Johnny Rowe on bass. Forgive me if I mess up on these names, but I hate it when I do. But if you want to correct me, please do, and I will totally change that. And you get this beautiful lime green record. The album, and if I didn't mention earlier, the album is If We're Really Being Honest. Like I said, I've listened to this on Spotify, I don't know how many times, and then when I'm outside doing woodworking stuff, I put it on my iPad on the TV that's out there in the work area, and I'll watch whatever live footage they have on YouTube, or I just listen to the album out there on the speakers and stuff. I mean, I enjoy this album. I was looking forward to it. I look forward to checking out more from Vintage War and the Briggs and Joey's solo album. Like I said, I didn't know anything about it. But if you haven't, check this band out. I'm sorry for this kind of bumbling through review of this. I guess I'm a little bit too excited. And if I have messed up names, please correct it, and I will fix it. Or I guess I should look it up, and then I'll come back and I'll correct it, or whatever. But check this band out. It's all great. All the other bands these band members are from are great as well. I was a big fan of my Boss Tones growing up there in the 90s and everything. They were probably, I wasn't a big ska fan, but they were one of the few bands that I really enjoyed that my friend would try to get me to listen to. I had a friend that was running the ska music, and they were constantly getting me, but I enjoyed the Mighty Boss Tones quite a bit. Of course, Pete Parada from The Offspring. He's one of my favorite drummers growing up. Grew up with The Offspring. And I love Street Dogs. And I'll admit, I'm not the biggest Smash Mouth fan, but I was a fan of the stuff, and I can appreciate what they did growing up, because they were part of my childhood or teenage years in the 90s and everything. So you cannot go anywhere without hearing one of their songs, Walking in the Sun or All Star. I mean, you couldn't get away from it. So they have songs. What's funny is, even though those were their hits, they had, I think, to me, better songs on their albums than what was their bigger hits. And of course, you got Joey on Joey as well, Briggs and everything. Just I'm looking forward to just listening to all of this, and I'm excited. And I hope maybe with this review you might be excited and want to check them out. I would play their music, but it's on YouTube, and I would just get striking down like hell for it. I think I've made 2 other videos, and I accidentally had clips. Like I went over, I think 3 seconds, and I had to delete, get rid of the videos and everything. But that being said, I want to thank you for tuning to this video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's not for everybody, I know that, but I just want to go ahead and make it. I'm becoming a big fan of this band. I hope they continue to make more music, and their individual bands' music as well. Next video, I will have a review of Hard Eyes, probably by tomorrow, and also I'm going to do a retrospective, maybe not a retrospective, but I'm going to talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 50th anniversary. I'm gonna rate all the movies from best to worst, and I think we already know who's going to be the best, and I'm pretty sure we all know who's going to be worst. But I think it's the in between that I might be able to kind of open your eyes to and blow your mind on, because I think some of the movies that people consider the worst aren't necessarily the worst in the series, and some of the ones that are just fall in the middle might be a little bit different. I might offer a different perspective on it and everything. That being said, I want to thank you for watching this video, and like I said, don't be a stranger. Oh yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't liked this video. I would greatly appreciate it, and don't be a stranger, and tune in.